Hi guys, and welcome to my long-awaited channel. Basically I want my channel to be my personal journey with dealing with depression and anxiety and coping on my day-to-day life and my ups and downs and what I'm learning in school and mental illness awareness. And I just want to bring so much potential positivity and give somebody the chance to learn from me or have me help somebody. Basically, I am going to start off by telling you my journey through past few years and what I've done and what I'm going to be doing and all that good stuff. Are you ready? Are you ready? Alright, so I realized in about high school that I was a really depressed kid. I was impossible to peel out of bed. I was impossible to basically do anything. I was always very sad, and I thought it was just hormones. I thought it was normal, but I remember being very, very sad. And then I moved away to college. Well, rewind. Before I moved away, I was bullied a lot. For being too thin. Everybody was always saying I was too thin. I looked anorexic, and that beat me down and kind of made things worse. Then I moved away to college and I lived off campus for a year, which I actually really loved. I felt very happy. I was doing things for me. I didn't have friends on campus really, so I wasn't doing things for the sake of being on campus or doing things for the sake of making friends. I was doing things to better who I was as a human being, and I think that was the last time I remember until recently being truly happy. And then I moved out to my college town my sophomore year. I was living in a less than ideal situation, I would say. I was unhappy. I would lock myself in my room and I wouldn't come out unless I knew nobody was home or everybody was asleep. I didn't want to deal. I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want to have to deal with any of that with my roommates. I was becoming really depressed. I kind of was ignoring it, just kind of being I've always kind of been this way. And then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse, and I didn't want to come home anymore, and I didn't want to leave when I was home, and it was just this weird vicious cycle. I started to get really, really sick, which was making me miss school, and it wasn't in a major I enjoyed, so I wasn't really liking going to school anyways. And so I was failing, which was making me more depressed, and it was just this constant vicious cycle. The more depressed I got, the worse I was doing in school, and I was just going in this circle, and I never thought I could break it. I never thought I would let go. And then finally my junior year, we moved, but I was living with the same people, and it was just kind of the same thing. I was trying to be happy, and it just wasn't happening. It just wasn't my time. And I luckily had some great friends I would go, and I basically lived there because I loved being away so much. And then the summer after my junior year, when I already felt like I hit rock bottom, my brother committed suicide, and my entire world kind of got flipped upside down. I was lost. I didn't know how to live in a world without him. I didn't think I'd get this emotional. I was confused. I was so confused. I was so numb. I was so painfully numb. And after the numbness wore away, severe depression, worse than I've ever been, kicked in, and it was scary. I was scared for myself. I was unhappy, and I felt like I had nobody to talk to. I felt judged for being so sad over something so big. After that quarter, I dropped out of school. I thought I could do it. I thought I could go back, but I couldn't. I think the mixture of just not liking my major and being depressed and losing my brother finally just tore me down. And I took time off. I just worked a lot. I started instantly working 3 jobs, which I don't think helped. So I finally started working just one. And then things just kind of started falling together. I was doing some soul searching. I was finding things that made me happy. I started living in a better living situation. Things now are better. I'm not great, but I am better, and it took a lot for me to get here. I dreamed and wished. Stop. Daisy, my cats are fucking with my lights. Okay. I dreamed and wished of the day that I would finally be better, and I'm not perfect. I'm still working on it. I'm finally going back to school in next quarter, and I'm so happy. I changed majors. I'm going in for addiction studies, and hopefully I find something that gives me purpose, gives me meaning, gives me life. And I've learned a lot of ways to cope. I've learned a lot of ways that are not great for coping, and I'm gonna share that all with you guys. Sorry, my battery died, and so I had to take a quick intermission, but basically I want to take what I've learned through my personal experience, take what I've learned through life, take what I've learned through the program I'm going into, and I want to just educate. I want to sit down and I want to be like, fuck, I've had a really, really, really rough week this week. This is what I've gone through. This is how I've dealt with it. This is how I'm moving forward. Or I want to be like, hey, I've had a really great week, guys. Good things do happen sometimes. But like, most of all, I want people to know that I am here. I think I hold a lot of regret and a lot of pain inside of me for being able to not help my brother. And I know it's too late, and I know that he is in a much happier place, hopefully, and I didn't want to cry again. And I hope and wish the best for him and everybody else who has loved ones who they just need some sort of feeling that they are doing great. I understand. But we have to do okay too. They are down watching us, and we need to be able to learn to cope too. And so we're gonna sit here, we're gonna cope, we're gonna talk, we're gonna get real personal. I hope to do other things too, you know, but this is what this channel is gonna be. Developing a family based off of love and our struggles, and maybe you don't struggle, but maybe you know somebody who struggles and you can help them, or you can learn to understand. That's what this is all about. If I can make one person come to some sort of epiphany that's gonna help them get better, help somebody they love get better, then all of this is worth it. It's been really difficult for me to sit here in front of you all and kind of learn to not be afraid, to share, because there's other people out there who understand, and I'm not gonna allow people to just be like, oh, nyeh, and ruin this for me. This is my thing. This is gonna be my thing. And I'm hoping you all are ready to do this with me. So, thank you for watching my very first video. I am so excited. I'm so excited. Can you see? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm excited. So, thank you all for sitting through. Thank you all for sitting through my continuous babble, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you guys grow, my family here grow, and your love and support, and we'll see you in my next video. I hope to have another one up pretty soon, so you want to come say hi too? We got someone who's coming to say hi, so we have to wait to say goodbye. Say bye. She doesn't like me very much. She doesn't like to be held very much. I got 2 cats on my lap now. So you all have a great day, and we're gonna end it here. Yes, I am a crazy cat lady, for those of you who didn't. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. This is me and my brother when we were just baby things. He's 8 years older than I am. Or is. I don't know. This is Freddie, this is me, and this is what I'm missing.